Welcome to witnesses. You're clear to unstrap. Welcome to space.
To all you kids down there, I was once a child with a dream, looking up to the stars. Now I'm an adult in a spaceship with lots of other wonderful adults looking down to our beautiful, beautiful Earth. To the next generation of dreamers, if we can do this, just imagine what you can do.
Swashbuckling entrepreneur Richard Branson hurled into space aboard his own winged rocket ship on Sunday in his boldest adventure yet, beating out fellow billionaire Jeff Bezos. The nearly 71-year-old Branson and 5 crewmates from his Virgin Galactic space tourism company reached an altitude of about 53 miles or 88 kilometers over the New Mexico desert, enough to experience 3 to 4 minutes of weightlessness and see the curvature of the Earth, and then safely glided to a runway landing. The whole thing, it was just magical, a jubilant Branson said after the trip home aboard the sleek, white spaceplane named Unity 22. The brief up and down flight, the rocket ship's portion, took only about 15 minutes, or about as long as Alan Shepard's first US space flight in 1961, which, if you want to see a video about, do let me know down in the comments, was intended as a confidence boosting plug for Virgin Galactic, which plans to start taking paying customers on joyrides next year. Branson became the first person to blast off in his own spaceship, beating Bezos by 9 days. He also became the second septuagenarian to go into space, because astronaut John Glenn flew on the space shuttle at age 77 in 1998. With about 500 people watching, including Branson's family, a twin fuselage aircraft with Unity attached underneath took off in the first stage of the flight, as you just saw. Unity then detached from the mothership at an altitude of about 81.5 miles or 13 kilometers and fired its engine, reaching more than Mach 3 or 3 times the speed of sound, as it pierced through the edge of space. Spectators cheered, jumped into the air, and embraced as the rocket plane touched down. He pumped his fists as he stepped out onto the runway and ran towards his family, bear hugging his wife and children and scooping up his 3 grandchildren in his arms. That was an amazing accomplishment. Former Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield, a one-time commander of the International Space Station, said from the guidelines. Virgin Galactic conducted 3 previous test flights into space with crews of just 2 or 3. The flamboyant London-born founder of Virgin Atlantic Airways and Virgin Group of Companies wasn't supposed to fly until later this summer, but he assigned himself to an earlier flight after Bezos announced plans to ride his own rocket, Blue Origin, into space from Texas on July 20th, the 52nd anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landings. If you want to see a video about the Apollo 11 moon landings, do let me know down in the comments. And last but not the least, one of the astronauts on board was Sirisha Bandla, who became the 3rd Indian American to fly into space after Kalpana Chawla and Sunita Williams.